So Krishna is now concluding, Mai sarvani karmani sanyasyadhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigatajvaraha. Therefore, O Arjuna, surrendering all your works unto me, with mind intent on me, and without desire for gain, and free from egoism and lethargy, fight. Here we can see the desire of Krishna, that he has assembled all the kings together in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he wanted to destroy all the evil kings, and he wanted to establish Pandavas as the emperors and allow them to rule over the world, so that they will establish religious principles in the society and then encourage the masses to become pure devotees, and in that way they could encourage people to become pure devotees of Krishna and achieve ultimate success in human life. So that is the duty of kings. But these so-called kings who were all present at that time, they were all evil-minded, selfish. They wanted to enjoy the material resources for their own pleasures without doing their duties as a true king. A true king is a representative of Krishna. So they were not at all religious. So Krishna wanted to punish them. So he had assembled all of them together, and he wanted Arjuna to be instrument in destroying all these evil-minded kings. So he is now telling that Mai sarvani karmani sanyasya abhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigatajvara. So Krishna is encouraging that you give up your false egoism out of ignorance, being attached to body and bodily pleasures. You are declining to fight. Give up this false ego, give up lethargy, and offer everything, surrender everything to me, and just do as I say. And Krishna is telling that you fight. And Krishna says, Ye me matamidam nityam anutishtanti manava shraddhavanto na suyanto muchyante te bikarmabhihi. One who executes his duties according to my injunctions and who follows this teaching faithfully without envy becomes free from the bondage of fruitive actions. So clearly Krishna has described in this chapter how one can be free from the bondage of work. Whatever work we do creates a reaction. So Krishna has taught in this chapter that we have to work and offer the results of our work as a sacrifice to the Supreme Lord. In that way, we will get all the resources which we require to live happily in this world and gradually elevate spiritually and achieve liberation. So Krishna is telling, Yeme matam idam nityam anutishtanti manavaha shraddhavanto anasuyanto muchyante tepi karmabhini. So those who follow these teachings faithfully, they become free from bondage of fruitive actions. And Krishna says, Yet vetad abhyasuyanto nanutishtanti me matam sarva jnana vimodhamstan vidhi nashtana chetasaha. But those who out of envy disregard these teachings and do not practice them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled and doomed to ignorance and bondage. So for our benefit, Krishna is very nicely, very clearly explaining how the whole thing is set up in this material world. If we do not take Krishna's instructions faithfully and follow, and on the other hand, if we envy Krishna and reject Krishna's teachings, the result is that we will be bereft of all knowledge, befooled and doomed to ignorance and bondage.